Hello traders, in today's market analysis we are going to be looking at BTC USD, and I'll make a technical analysis on this pair starting from the monthly time frame. And as we can see, BTC is currently trading at $65,759 level. And also, if we look at the market structure that we've been seeing from the weekly perspective here, we can see that price has been declining for a considerable period of time now. As we can see from this all-time high of 126k, price dropped initially. Then we saw how buyers struggled to push the price higher, but it was holding around 90k, and we further had another decline which made a lower low and stopped at 60k dollar. So in general, this simply means that price of Bitcoin is declining at the moment. So the question that is running in the mind of traders is, what's likely going to be the next significant move in this pair? So first of all, let's go to the monthly time frame and check historically how the movement has been occurring in Bitcoin. Now generally we see that anytime price makes an all-time high and retraces, it goes back to a previous resistance turn support. As you can see here, when price made this all-time high of let's see, when price made this all-time high of 18k in 2018, we saw that after that previous all-time high got broken to the upside and served as a pullback support. So anytime price breaks the previous resistance, it usually pulls back and rebound. So we have here as a previous resistance which turns support, and also around this level here we see that here was the previous all-time high to which was around 60k dollar level. It got broken to the upside here, and right now price is testing it. So as it is testing it, we have a high probability of seeing price bounce to the upside, just as it has occurred around 2023 after price retraced to the previous resistance and it pushed up. So from the technical standpoint, in Bitcoin USD or in BTC USD, we still anticipate price to do what? Push up from here. So let's now go back to the weekly time frame. So here from the weekly time frame, I would mark the immediate support and resistance level. So we see that here that the price was holding is now broken. So we have here as a possible pullback resistance, and that is around the price level of 80,000 psychological line. So let me use a horizontal line to place that. This is gonna be 80,000. Okay, so I'm gonna change this line to 80,000. So we have that zone, the $80,000 level, as the immediate pullback resistance. And right now we can also see that ahead of the below the current price is a possible rebound level, because we have a demand here. We had a previous demand around this area here. So if we extend it to the right side, we can see that that's where the market is currently testing. So if orders accumulate at this area, there is every tendency that price is going to push up. Okay, so I anticipate a bullish rebound around this level after the market must have accumulated orders, because here is a very valid demand zone. Here I'm gonna label it a valid demand zone. A valid demand zone. Sorry. Okay, a valid demand zone. So that's where the market has, or the price has tapped in now. So from here, I actually anticipate price to do what? To take orders and push up. Okay, so that's my view on BTC USD. So we now have to go to daily time frame and check for the immediate trend. So here from the daily time frame, inside of that zone, we can clearly see that inside of that demand zone, we can notice something. We can see that price is already accumulating orders. We saw the first push to the upside here, and then price is also rejecting after it dropped about 4% this morning. So we are having this consolidation around this level, which looks like a symmetric triangle, and we know that anytime price is forming a symmetric triangle like this, anytime price is making this kind of pattern, there is usually a good probability for trend to reverse. As you can see here, we are familiar with this pattern right here. Okay, so when we now relate it to the current market scenario here, we see that there is likely a good probability for price to break out of that symmetric triangle, and if that happens to the bullish side, if it breaks out of the bullish side, then that is a sign that buyers are going to be in control and they're going to ride this price back to $80,000 level. So I'm talking about the immediate trend. Okay, so we're likely going to see price push to the upside. So I anticipate price to go bullish. Also, if we measure with the Fibonacci tool from the lower high to the lower low, that is from this high here to this low, we can see that the $80,000 level is sitting pretty at the 50% Fibo retracement level. So there is a good probability that if price or if buyers step in this market, they are going to ride this trend to that $80,000 level. And if we measure from the current price to that $80,000 level, we can see that price is likely going to make about 20% increase. It's going to make about 20% increase, which is also about 13,000 pips. So it's a good opportunity to capitalize on this market. So the daily time frame is still ranging, and once we start to see bullish confirmation from the daily perspective, we can step in and take advantage of this market. So right now, at the moment, from the daily time frame, price is currently indecisive, so we cannot actually execute right now, but we are looking forward to buy looking at the weekly time frame, since we have a valid demand zone here and price is still inside of that demand zone. As we can see here, we are looking forward to buying from the daily time frame. So from the daily time frame, all we are waiting for now is for buyers to step in. Okay, we see that the previous, if we look inside of that range here, we can see that previously buyers made an attempt to push price here. They also made another attempt a couple of days back around 19th of February, which are all the buy activities that was going on has now been liquidated just this morning. As we can see, today's candle dropped lower and was able to grab all the orders that were sitting below that same level. So all of these things that are happening in daily time frame are signs that there's likely going to be a bullish rebound soonest. Okay, and those things or those activities all happened inside of this symmetric triangle. So once price is able to break out of that symmetric triangle, the next significant target that we are going to have is this $80,000 level, which is a possible pullback resistance. Okay, so that's the analysis in BTC USD. We are looking forward to buying BTC USD from the current market price once we see that buyers has gained momentum again. So this is the analysis on BTC USD.